Hey y'all. Y'all, this is absolutely terrible. Okay? There is another victim, and I say victim, okay? But another man dead in the Dominican Republic, okay? Another American. A tourist, just someone there on vacation. Y'all, this is really getting out of hand, okay? And is very scary, you know. Now what I'm about to show y'all, okay, it says a New Jersey man is dead after falling ill in the Dominican Republic. Okay, now it does say in here that he's the ninth American, but then some articles say he's the eighth American. So I'm not really sure. If y'all know if he is the ninth and if there's one in between him and the lady Layla Cox, which is the last woman I did a video on, if there's someone in between them, please let me know, because this is very concerning to me. That all these people are dying in the Dominican Republic. All right. I did also see where some celebrities have been sick over there. I guess after, being in a restaurant or being they've been sick from the resort, stuff like that. And I mean, it is normal to get sick. Sometimes when you're traveling, to other countries and you drink the water, it is common to get sick. Sometimes, because maybe the water might not be filtered enough, it might not be clean. Then you're just going into a whole completely different environment than what we're used to being in. Okay. So, you could get sick. But for people to just keep dying, that's not normal, okay? This man right here, he is also, his name is Joseph Allen, okay? Also, family says he had a clean bill of health. Nothing was wrong with him, and the Dominican Republic authorities say that he died of a heart attack, okay? Just like the previous woman, Layla Cox. She died of a quote-unquote heart attack. All right? Now, two other people, when they died, and these were two people that died at the same resort, okay? Because there were multiple people that died at the same exact resort. Now, two of the people, they said that they died and they had fluid in their lungs, okay? A lot of things, well, I don't know, maybe not a lot, but there's, things that can cause, fluid in your lungs and stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it seems like maybe, I don't know, maybe they drowned. I don't know. It just sounds strange to me. And, I'm obviously not the only one that this sounds weird. This is very suspicious. You've got multiple people just literally dropping dead after visiting, in the Dominican Republic, but, they're just Americans or just people just going there to visit, tourists. And I don't know, that raises a huge red flag, major red flag. Nobody could pay me to go to the Dominican Republic, and it's sad because that was always a place that, I wanted to go visit, I wanted to see. That was on my bucket list, to go to the Dominican Republic. I'd love to go there. It's beautiful, and, it's really, really pretty. But after all of this, I have no desire to go there at all. As a matter of fact, my parents are actually visiting, they're traveling to Aruba today. And that just, I must have told my mom like 20 times, please be careful. I'm sitting here giving her a list of things to look out for, make sure you check in, we're going to be checking in very regularly, which we do when they travel. But after things like this, I want to know, and Yeah, I'm the child. Well, I'm her child and she's my parent, but it's, it seems like it's the other way around, cuz I want to make sure that she is, that her and my dad are safe. Okay? So let me just go through this article real quick, just to give y'all a rundown on the details of what is surrounding this man's death, okay, the things that we have been told. It says Joseph Allen's brother is struggling to comprehend how his brother could have suddenly died while vacationing in the Dominican Republic. The 55-year-old New Jersey man had just received a clean bill of health, Jason Allen told HLN. Joseph Allen worked out as a trainer with the trainer and had just finished fasting for the Muslim holiday of Ramadan, his brother said. Nevertheless, Allen's family said he was found dead in his hotel room last week, just like Layla Cox, okay, which is the woman who was just like in the beginning of June, like June 5th or something like that, okay, who also, once again, found dead in the room and died of a heart attack, okay? Makes no sense. Making him at least the 9th U.S. tourist to die at a Dominican Republic resort or after becoming ill at one over the past 13 months. So in 13 months, they've had 8 or 9, maybe even more Americans just die and get very extremely sick and die of a heart attack, die with fluid in the lungs, crazy things like that at these resorts, okay? Just does not sound right. Preliminary autopsy results suggest that he suffered from cardiac arrest. There was no signs of violence, according to the report, which Dominican authorities provided to CNN. I'm not a gambling man, but if I had to take my chances with who would drop dead from a heart attack, it would be me, Jason Allen said. The idea that this is just something that just kind of happened out of the blue is just pretty difficult for me to wrap my head around. The spate of deaths has left many Americans wondering if they should cancel their upcoming trips to the Caribbean paradise. Definitely, I would say, of course, cancel. Cancel it. Do not go. Do not go. Officials in the Dominican Republic have called the deaths isolated events as they work to reassure travelers their country is safe. Of the 9 Americans who have died at a Dominican Republic resort or after becoming ill at one since June 2018, it's not clear how many were of natural causes. In the last 5 years, over 30 million tourists have visited the Dominican Republic, but this is the first time the international media report such an alarming situation. These are isolated incidents, and the Dominican Republic is a safe destination. Okay, now that was stated by the tourism minister, Francisco Javier Garcia. Okay, someone who is connected with the Dominican Republic. Okay, so of course he's going to say it's safe. Okay, it just doesn't sound safe to me. What we know about Joseph Allen's death. Allen was a Minnesota Vikings fan who put family and friends first, his younger brother said. He was a father figure to me. He was a perfect example to me of just a hard worker. He was selfless. He'd give you the shirt off his back. He'd helped so many people. He made so many sacrifices, even to the detriment of his own. And that's how I want my brother to be remembered. It's just sad. I'm just looking at this man. I mean, he looks like a healthy, happy, handsome, you know, pretty young man. I mean, he's not in his 20s, but I mean, I don't know how old he is, maybe like 30s, maybe 40, I don't know. I don't have an age on him for some reason. There's no age in here. Okay, but he just doesn't look like he's just gonna just drop dead out of nowhere in the Dominican Republic, Just don't sound right. Joseph Allen died June 13th after falling ill in the Dominican Republic. Allen was a repeat guest of the Hotel Terra Linda in the coastal Dominican Republic city of Sosua, Jason Allen said. The resort was Joseph Allen's spot, his cheers, the brother said. So that's somewhere where he had, I guess, gone before. Oh yeah, they did say a repeat guest. Okay, so this is somewhere where he frequented. Okay, he's been there before. He felt safe there. When Jason Allen expressed concern over the recent shooting of baseball star David Ortiz in Santo Domingo, Joseph Allen brushed off his fears. Everyone knew him, he knew everybody, and he just never in a million years saw this coming. Allen's friends told the family that he complained about not feeling well last Wednesday. Hotel staff found him dead in his room early Thursday after friends expressed concern that he hadn't met up with them that morning. Jason Allen said he had no reason to believe his brother was killed intentionally, but he wondered if anything at the hotel, the air, the drinks, contributed to his death. What I do know is that I want no one and their family to endure what we're enduring right now. Okay, and then we're going to look at this right here. It says officials say Dominican Republic is still safe. Okay, of course they're going to say that because they want people to come there. And for all we know, they might not, the officials, the authorities might not even know what is really going on. That's the only explanation I can have for this, okay? The Dominican Republic leaders maintain the country as one of the region's top tourism destinations with more than 6 million tourists last year, including 2.2 Americans, according to the Caribbean Tourism Organization. Government spokesman Roberto Rodriguez put out a video calling the country the largest, fastest growing tourism destination in the insular Caribbean. The spokesman said 14 million Americans have visited since 2012. From 2012 to December 18, 128 Americans died in the country from something other than natural causes, according to the statistics. The deaths include drownings, homicides, suicides, and vehicle and other accidents. The State Department has a standing travel advisory for the Dominican Republic. As well, other highly visited Caribbean nations such as the Bahamas and Jamaica, urging Americans to exercise increased caution because of crime. But the department has not issued a travel alert specific to the deaths in the Dominican Republic, and American officials have not said this year's deaths were connected. Matthew Bradley, Regional Security Director for the risk management firm International SOS, said in a statement this month that the Dominican Republic is still a safe destination for people to visit. I don't know. Okay, and then this right here just goes on about eight other Americans died during resort stays or after becoming ill there since June 2018. Okay, now like I said, okay, I had the count that Joseph Allen was number 8, but no, he must be number 9. Right here it says, on June 10th, Layla Cox, 53, died in her room at Excellence Resorts in Punta Cana, the hotel told CNN on Sunday. The hotel said the cause of death was a heart attack, citing a forensics report. CNN has not independently confirmed the claim. Excellence Resorts says it is cooperating with local and U.S. authorities and expressed sincere condolences to all of those affected by the recent incidents. On May 30th, staff at the Bahia Principe La Romana found Nathaniel Holmes, 63, and Cynthia Day, 49. The couple had internal bleeding, including in their pancreases. Oh my gosh. Dominican authorities said. Holmes said the enlarged heart and cirrhosis of the liver, both signs of significant pre-existing disease. The Dominican authorities said, and Day also had fluid in her brain. Okay, so let me tell y'all something, okay? How odd does that sound? You have a couple, okay? These aren't just two random people on two sides of the world or two random people just happening to stay in the same resort. That could be a major coincidence. But how likely is it that two people that are a couple in a relationship just happen to die at the same time? They're at the same place, they're traveling, and they both die of the same exact thing? That's strange, I think. That's very odd. How in the world do both people just both have internal bleeding, including in their pancreases? Okay. I mean, I think that sounds a little strange to me. What do y'all think? Okay. Does that sound anything logical? No. Miranda Shopwarner died at the same resort on May 25th. Family spokesman Jay McDonald told CNN affiliate. She suffered from a heart attack, pulmonary edema, and respiratory failure, according to preliminary autopsy cited by the Attorney General's Office of the Dominican Republic. I don't know. Sounds odd. Now we've got a third person right here who dies of a heart attack. Businesswoman and Shark Tank TV star said her brother died in his hotel room in the Dominican Republic in late April. What? Huh. Oh, maybe I did hear about that. Okay, I was just thinking I didn't hear about that, but maybe I'm pretty sure I do remember hearing something about that. Passed away from what is believed to be natural causes. On April 12th, 67-year-old Robert Wallace died after becoming ill at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. While we are deeply saddened by these incidents and our thoughts go out to all of those affected, we, along with the general public, will be monitoring the facts as they unfold surrounding these events, the hotel said in a statement. Last July, David Harrison, 45, died at the same hotel, according to his wife. The cause of death was listed as a heart attack and pulmonary edema. See, I mean, these are multiple people just dying of the same thing at the same places. It's just strange. And in June 2018, Yvette Monique Sport died at the Bahia Principe in Punta Cana. Her sister Felicia Nieves, she had traveled there with a group of friends, her first vacation in 8 years. The family is still awaiting toxicology reports. Wow. Okay, so they've been waiting for toxicology reports for an entire year? An entire year. From June 2018 to June 2019, and they still don't have toxicology reports? It just makes me wonder, where are these people who mysteriously died in the Dominican Republic? It just makes me want to know, where are their bodies? Because, I mean, me, and this is just me, I can't speak for anyone else, okay? But just me, alright? And especially the way that the world is today. If my family member went over to vacation in another country, okay, and I know that, as far as I know, they're supposed to be healthy, they don't have major health problems and terminal illnesses and stuff. If I knew that they were okay health-wise, and they go to another country and they just end up just dropping dead out of nowhere, I'm not worried about what the Dominican Republic says. I'm going to bring them over here and, try to run my own private autopsy, any type of toxicology reports. I'm just curious to know, where are their bodies? Do we know for 100% did the bodies have their organs in them? I mean, and these are things that we have to think about, because organ trafficking is a very major, lucrative, illegal business, okay, that is going on worldwide, not just in America. It's going on worldwide. It's going on in every other country out there. Every single country there's organ trafficking. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it all on the news. I mean, so many people found dead with their organs missing and, stuff like that in other countries, okay, besides where we live. All right. So this is, and the thing is, a lot of people in a lot of other countries, I feel like, they might even pay more for an American's organs, okay? Because Americans have received, most Americans have received some, throughout their lifetime, medical treatment, okay? And, to a lot of people in a lot of other countries, our food over here is a lot cleaner and stuff like that, which I don't know about that. It just depends on what you eat. Okay. But, it just makes me wonder, could that be why a lot of Americans are dying when they go to other countries? It's possible. Um, it's very possible. Maybe they're worth more than someone who's been there and doesn't have has never had proper medical treatment and stuff like that. It might have diseases or something like that internally. I don't know, but I mean, this is it's crazy, and like I said, will I ever go there? Most definitely not. And that was a place that, I was really, really looking forward to going, in the near future. I have a friend, who I was actually, trying, we always, try to plan trips, but we never have time. And I'm actually sort of glad, because this would have been the first place that we would have gone and traveled to, is the Dominican Republic. And I might have never made it back. And, my thoughts and prayers go out to each and every one of these families who have to deal with this, and then every single time another death occurs over there, they basically have to relive, losing their loved one, because it falls into a statistical case and it's brought back up, in the media, like this article right here. But we have to stay aware, of what is going on, in these spots, because, there is a lot of tourism. And it's crazy, it's sad, and it's scary. So, y'all leave your comments and feedback below. If y'all would like to send me anything, you can do so on my email, or you can add me on Facebook and send whatever you like through there. The links for everything is down below. If y'all have not subscribed to my other channel, please click on the link down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Till the next time I talk to y'all, have a wonderful day, and I love y'all.